Guessing they weren't too worried about their tire swing. Man, that's a good year right there. Man, I'm gonna put that on my car. What's up, guys? Okay, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you've probably already seen a post about me mentioning that I was going to sell the KLR and buy a Suzuki DR650. And have you seen that? No, it's not a joke. I'm actually really considering a DR. Now I've had a DRZ before. I actually had a DRZ 400E, the dirt bike one that I converted, and actually it was exactly like Everride's before he had the awesome makeover, and it was actually yellow and had this minimalist dual sport kit on it with a Trail Tech light on it and everything. Anyway, so the only thing I didn't like about the DRZ was it sucked on the street, like just flat. It's like riding on the edge of a 2x4, and I just couldn't take it. So anyway, my KLR, if you see pictures of my KLR or hear me talk about it or watch my walk around, you'll see that I don't have a windshield on it. I don't have saddlebags. I do have a trunk that I clip on it if I'm going on a longer ride, but I very rarely do that. Going back the other way. Okay, anyway, so I have an ad up on ADV Rider. If you're not a member of that forum, you should be. It's freaking cool. I have an ad up on Craigslist, and then there's a KLR 650 Facebook group that I have an ad up on it, and I have had this many bites on it, 0. And I think what the problem is when you say KLR, you automatically assume cheap. Ooh, that's a big old pile. And I've got mine priced what I consider a pretty good price considering what I have on it and in it. Somebody that isn't aware of what's going on might just think I have a bone stock KLR, when in reality I have basically a 9,000 mile used KLR, which is nothing, that is basically brand new other than the major hard parts. It's like all new plastics, new tank, new seat, foot pegs, shifters, all the crash protection and everything, all brand new. And I love this bike. I really, really do. And if I could keep two bikes, I would. If I could keep the KLR, I probably would not buy a DR. I would probably buy a WR or a DRC as my second. But that's not the point. The point is with my family situation, I can't have two bikes, and that's where the DR comes in. As you can tell, I don't run a windshield, so I really have zero need for wind protection that everybody's like, oh, the KLR has great wind protection. Well, I don't need it. I don't care. I don't use it. I like the fresh air. I like the air to hit me right in the chest instead of it being forced, up into your forehead or above you or something. I can run this all the way up to 70, 75 miles an hour and just be perfectly fine because it's hitting me all over. It's the same equal force. The other thing that I try to do is keep all the weight off my bike. I only run the tank about half full, and then I run, no hard bags or anything like that. And missed a shift there. You know, I don't run any hard bags. You know, I try to keep the weight down, and the DR is about 60 pounds lighter than the KLR, which in the grand scheme of things, 60 pounds is a tremendous amount. And the motor's a little more torquey, a little more top-end horsepower. A couple cool things about it is it doesn't have a radiator. It's air and oil cooled, which works really well in with that setup. So that's one less system I got to worry about. You know, I don't have to worry about antifreeze. I don't have to worry about. I bet this is a dead end up here. Yeah, that's a dead end. I don't have to worry about, you know, my water pump or any of that stuff. Whereas the KLR does. You know, if I lay it down its left side, it could crush that radiator. So anyway, I'm not trying to convince anybody they should get a DR650. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to tell you all what I am in the process of doing. So look forward to that. I'm going to keep riding my KLR obviously until it sells, because I love this bike. You know, this is what I built it for. And then if it does sell, then we'll go on from there. And you'll see me doing some vlogging from another bike. And no, I'm not going to change my name. I've been asked that twice already. No, it's going to stay Oklahoma KLR, but you can refer to me as Dr. Oklahoma KLR now. You know, the DR in the front. Okay. Talk to y'all in another video.